Good morning, sir. My name is Arvind. I am from Mechanical Engineering, third BTech, second semester. Why clarity matters? The goal of research, reproducibility and trust, the cost of ambiguity of data, failure to replicate reals, weakening of the research authority. Quote: the reader should be not to do work the writer failed to identify the identify the vague pluribs, subject advantage adjectives, significant, many, several, few, extremely, non-specific verbs, determined, performed, handled, dealt with, abstract nouns, things, accepts, factors, areas. The rule: if it can be measured or visualized, it likes to too vague. Precision with numbers. Do not say most participants agreed. Do say 67% number is equals to 400 of participants agreed. Don't say the temperature was very high. Do say the temperature reached 95 degrees Celsius. Tip: use specific ranges and standards units of measurements. Strength you verbs. Avoid to be verbs is, am, are, was, were. When describing actions: weak, the action was fast; strong, the action concluded within 30 seconds. Action verbs: analyzed, quantified, refuted. The pronoun tab: this, that, which. The problem: starting a sentence with this without a following noun. Example: the data showed a decline. This was unexpected. What was unexpected? The decline, the data, the timing. The fix: always follow this with a noun. This decline was unexpected. Defining technical terms. Context in is key. Word like effective or optimal vary by field. State exactly what a term means in your study. Example: for this study, long term refers to a period exceeding 24 months. Passive versus active. Passive: mistakes were made in titration process. By whom? Active: clear. The lead researcher miscalculated the titration volume. Balance: use passive for the process. This symbol was heated, but active for findings. These results suggest. Eliminating filters and hedges. Hedges Hedges words sound like are unsure of your own data. Words to cut: quite, basically, actually, somewhat, kind of, seems to, before. It seems to that it it, it seems to be that the results are somewhat conclusive. After, the results indicate a 10% increase. Never comparative clarity. Never use a comparative faster, better, stronger without a than clause vague. The grandmother test and peer review. One test: if someone outside unit can follow the logical flow, is likely bogged down in regular or vague phrasing. Reverse outlining: read your paper and list the main points of every paragraph. If a paragraph has multiple things, is too vague. Summary checklist. Final thought: clarity is the bridge between data and knowledge. Thank you.